Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to Saturday Mega Wellness. I am Dell with the Mega Sports. We have a fantastic show for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining us. As you can see, we've got some familiar faces. Stephanie, good morning. How are you today?
Good morning.
You are streaming live from Greensboro, is that correct? Once again, we're welcomed into your home.
Yes, back in my home again. I'm really excited to be back and have some fun this Saturday.
All right, fantastic. So you're going to be you've got a session later in the show. You're going to be talking about meditation, correct?
Yes, one of my favorite topics. And one of the biggest questions I'm getting right now during this quarantine time is meditation, how we can do it and what it looks like. So,
Well, fantastic. And then, of course, we've got Dr. Clay Sankey from True Motion Therapy. Good morning. You're streaming live from Charlotte.
That's correct, here in my clinic.
Yeah, you're in your clinic. You are open and operating as a local business owner. I know you're excited to be operating.
We are, yep, taking additional precautions. Things aren't quite business as usual, but we are thankful to be open and helping our patients.
Absolutely. Well, we can't wait to have a live stretching session with you. You're going to go through 3 key stretches for runners today, correct?
Exactly.
Fantastic. All right. And then, of course, all week we have been just excited about our Run for the Clouds. This is our digital derby. I want to introduce you guys to Susan Garsland. Susan, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Susan is the account manager and sales rep for On. We work with her on a regular basis. She's helped us be successful for our, obviously, all the products that we have with On, both in footwear and apparel.
Yeah, thanks for having me here. Mega Sports is a great partner, and we're excited to have a little fun with the digital derby this morning and hear from you, which are your favorite clouds.
Yep. So we are going to actually, on the show today, we're going to announce the 5 finalists. You guys have been fantastic. You've been socializing it. We've got some fun names that you guys came up with for your derby shoes. And someone today is going to win a pair of On running shoes, courtesy of On Running and Susan. We're going to have a segment with On Running to talk about all things that they're doing right now, especially during COVID-19, how they're helping retailers and customers. Susan, you're going to be joined by one of your tech reps, correct? Sam Montclair?
Yep, Sam Montclair will join us momentarily.
Yeah, and so if you're tuning in because you want to see who's the finalist, who made it into finals, who is going to win, stick with us. We've got some great information that we want to share with you first, and then we'll have on camera with us, and we'll go through some information, and then, of course, announce the finalists, and then we're going to quickly go ahead and select the winner. So thank you guys for joining us today.
Thank you.
Have a great show.
See you in a bit.
All right. While they're getting ready for their segments, I always like to start the show and remind folks that we send out emails every single day. Today, this is obviously promoting the fact that we do have our Saturday Mega Wellness show. We're so grateful to have the folks join us today. And then more importantly, we've got a MegaFlex coupon. If you see in your email, we've got 20 off of $90. There are exclusions with that coupon, but certainly go online to megasports.com and take advantage of that MegaFlex coupon. We are having lots of success online, but we are looking to open up. I'm going to have CEO Craig Carlock joining us shortly. He's going to talk about some of the opening efforts, but really today, open up that email. We're trying to make it easy for you guys to shop online with us. We know that Mother's Day is right around the corner, that folks are graduating. So we put together and curated some products that we think would be great gifts for you. And stay with us over the next couple of days in social media, because we are going to have some of our experts join us to share their picks for some great Mother's Day gifts. So now I want to go ahead and welcome our CEO of Mega Sports, Craig Carlock. Good morning, Craig.
Good morning, Dell.
Craig, you are streaming live with us today. Welcome to the Saturday Mega Wellness Show.
Super glad to do it. First time doing this. Super exciting. And I think you and all the other folks who've put this together, great partners we have around the state. It's really good to be with everybody.
Absolutely. I just want to point out, Craig, see our Stay Strong local t-shirt? Yeah, they came in, so they look good.
It's been an awesome fundraiser where we've tried to raise money for those in need right now through t-shirt sales, and we've been really touched by the response, both for the t-shirts and the online shopping that we've seen. It's been really great the way our friends and neighbors in North Carolina have been supporting, the independent running stores and independent sporting goods companies.
Yeah, well, we definitely feel the love from brands like On, who I know you'll join us later in the show to help us crown a winner of our
Yes.
Run for the Clouds Derby.
Yes.
I know you entered into the race as well. You're not allowed to win.
I can't win, but I really enjoyed participating, and who doesn't enjoy a good Derby? I think we all do.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can't win, and don't worry, you didn't even make it into the finals. But you will help us select a winner later on. But Craig, really, what most people are talking about right now is reopening. So I want to give you an opportunity to talk about some of the efforts that Omega is working on. I know there's a team of folks
Right.
that are working on our reopening. So why don't you share with some of our viewers what Omega is planning on reopening?
Well, we're first and foremost, we're committed to safety through this pandemic, and we're committed to complying with the laws of the land and the laws of our state and the laws of the municipalities that govern us. And then we're also committed to following the guidelines of the World Health Organization and the Centers for Disease Control. So with all of that in mind, it looks like the North Carolina's shelter in place order will end on the 8th, and we can reopen on the 9th. So we're planning on reopening a week from this morning at 10 a.m. Saturday, May the 9th. Our teams have been meeting either in person, 10 feet apart or so, or over the phone virtually every single day. And our preparation is centered around safety of customers and safety of employees. And so we've got a number of new procedures that we've put in place that customers will see to keep them safe and build their confidence that they'll stay safe and our employees will stay safe. So we're marking off the flooring so that when you check out, you don't get too close to anybody accidentally. We've got all kinds of new cleaning routines, and you'll see our employees wearing face masks. And I know that's kind of startling to see that, but that's what we want to do to protect both customers and employees. We're going to encourage customers to wear masks. We're not requiring that, but I think everyone will be in a better position safety-wise if everybody who was in a retail environment or was wearing a mask. So we're going to encourage that. We will limit the number of people who can get into the store at any one time, although we hope that it doesn't really limit anybody's ability to get what they want. But the flip side, though, Dell, is as we go through the safety, it's never been more important to be with competent, good people, and that's what we try to do at Omega. We try to bring competency to athletics and reassurance and confidence. And so you still can get fit. You can get the right piece of equipment, whether it's a shoe, a glove, a bat, a ball, tennis racket. We want you to get exactly the right item for your sports or your active activity, and then we want you to know that you're going to get it safely. So thankfully, our people have a heritage of really caring about customers, and no time is that more important than now.
Yeah, well, and I know just for folks, just as a heads up, be looking for your emails, be checking out our website, and of course, checking out our social media. We're going to be launching a Safety First program that will highlight all the expectations, all the guidelines that we're going to be offering to safely encourage people to shop with us. But that doesn't mean that we haven't had success along the way. I mean, we've definitely had a hardworking team working on all of our online success. So, Craig, what does it mean to you as a local business owner? What does it mean to you when you see that customers are shopping? They're finding new ways to get their products.
There's a couple of things that come to mind, Dell. The first is that the people have responded so unselfishly by continuing to work with us and through us and shop with us at omegasports.com. And so that's been just really reassuring and heartwarming, frankly. And so our business is up on our .com site, and that's been fantastic. The other thing, though, is I know in times of crisis, your employees work harder so even though it feels like we're shut down or locked down, but the effort, whether it's mental, physical, that our employees and other partners like you have made have been really fantastic. And so, we're grateful for our customers, but we're super grateful for our internal team too. They've really risen to the occasion.
Yep. Well, we want to keep our customers happy, and we've certainly felt the love in all of our communities. So fingers crossed, we're looking at a May 9th opening.
Yes.
We'll send out some information. We'll let you guys know about the stores that will be opening,
Right.
about the hours that will be opening, and then most importantly, what are we doing to keep you guys safe? We're going to be offering things like an improved curbside pickup, perhaps opportunities to schedule appointments. So again, give us a few more days. There's a lot of people working on some things, but we'll get that information out to everybody. So it's always important to check your emails. It's not just good deals. It's got good content.
Del, the other thing that's going on behind the scenes is for the last 6 weeks, we've still been stocking the stores. So although we haven't been able to operate and open the stores, we have been permitted to perform logistical operations. And so we have received product. So when the customers do come in, we are chock full of really great merchandise, whether it's year-round merchandise like running shoes or whether it's very seasonal merchandise. Mother's Day, high school, college graduations, beach trips, we are chock full. People are going to see us loaded up, and I think they'll get a kick out of shopping when they see all the good stuff we've got.
Yep, and I know just personally talking to some of the managers and some of the team members, they can't wait to get back into the stores. They can't wait to be interacting with their favorite customers. So, Craig, I want to thank you. I know we've got you for another segment. You're going to join us with On Running later.
Yes.
We are going to crown the winner of our Run for the Clouds Digital Derby, something fun that we did. We're going to have you join us later. So right now, what I'd like to do is, we want to make sure that when you're watching this show, that we've got these fantastic wellness partners that are willing to spend their time and efforts to make sure that they're giving you guys good insights. So right now, first up is going to be Dr. Clay Sankey from True Motion Therapy. He is going to take us through 3 key stretches that he likes to tell and share with runners.
Good morning. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Omega Sports for having me on. I'm going to take you through 3 of my top stretches that I like to give runners. Now, each of these stretches is going to target a different area of the body, each specific to the running athlete. Additionally, since running requires a continuous return of energy from our muscles and our tendons, these stretches are going to be dynamic stretches. So it's really going to reflect that need of runners. So let's get to it. All right. So the first area that we're going to stretch is the calf complex. And I call it a calf complex because we've got a few different muscles and a few different ways that we want to stretch this area. Now, how we're going to do this is I'm going to have something on the floor. I'm using a dumbbell, but you can use whatever you have laying around. You're going to start with your heel on the floor and the front of your foot elevated. Okay. From here, we're going to keep our knees straight. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to rock my upper body forwards. We're going to rock back and forth. And you should feel a pretty good stretch as you do this towards the top of your calf. Okay, so rocking back and forth, we'll say for 10 repetitions, feeling a good stretch in the top of your calf. Now I said we're going to stretch it a couple different ways. So this is the second way that we're stretching this area. We're going to slightly bend the knee and do the exact same thing, rocking back and forth for 10 reps. And on this one, you should be feeling it lower down towards the Achilles. So by stretching with the knee straight and then stretching with the knee bent, you're ensuring that you are covering all bases when stretching the calf. So now we're going to move slightly up the body and focus on the hip flexor and the quads. Okay, so this stretch has a couple different options for you. So the first variation that we're going to go through is a simple lunge stretch. So we're going to get into a lunge. The hip that we want to be stretching is going to be down, and you're simply going to lean forward. While you're doing this, I want you to make sure that you're not overarching your low back. If you overarch your low back, you're going to lose every bit of stretch that you want to get in your hip. So make sure you're keeping that low back flat, keep your tailbone tucked under as you lean forward, and you should feel a pretty nice stretch through the front of the hip. If you want to take that up a notch, you're going to reach up with the arm of the side that you're stretching. Reach up, lean forward, and lean away, and you're going to get even more of a stretch through that area. And if that is not enough for you, you can grab a step or whatever you have laying around and elevate that back foot. Now we're going to do that exact same thing, and you're really going to be feeling that stretch through the side of your body and into that hip flexor as well. All right, so those are the 3 steps for that hip flexor and quad stretch. The next area that we're going to be stretching is the upper back. Now, as runners, we like to think of, anything above the belt as just along for the ride, but the upper back, having good mobility through the upper back is crucial for good running performance and longevity. So what you're going to do is you're going to get onto the floor. Make sure I'm in view here. You're going to get onto the floor, bring your hips to 90 degrees, and bring your knees to 90 degrees. Now, while you're doing this, I want you to keep those knees glued together, okay? They're not going to separate. You're going to take that top hand, and I want you to reach forward with that top hand. Then you're going to open up as far as you can possibly go, following your hand with your eyes as you go back. Then you're going to come back and reach forward and open up. And again, this one is targeting that upper back. We need good mobility through the upper back as we run, so we're not overloading other parts of the body. Now, with every one of these stretches, we certainly want to be hitting both sides, right? Running's a symmetrical sport. We don't want to be favoring one side over the other. Okay, I hope that those stretches were helpful for you. Again, those are my top 3 stretches for runners. If you like that kind of stretch or you want to see more from me, head on over to my Instagram account at True Motion Therapy. True is spelled without an E. And I've got plenty of videos and content for you to check out. Again, thank you for having me here.
So I am already, Dr. Sankey mentioned he is on, make sure you guys get that. That is packed with tons and tons of videos that Dr. Sankey does, all kinds of stretches, all kinds of movements that are beneficial to really anyone, but specifically to runners, a lot of that content. Dr. Sankey, thank you so much for sharing those great stretches with us. We are so proud to have you as a Mega Wellness partner. Are you feeling good? Absolutely.
I feel great. Yeah. Thank you so much for having me on. Fun going through those. And if anyone has any questions about the stretches that we went over, they just want to reach out, feel free to DM me on Instagram at True Motion Therapy.
Absolutely. So once again, for everyone out there, we're going to have Dr. Sankey back on future shows. But if you want to continue to keep engaged with him and following him, you can go onto Instagram and look up True Motion, TruMotion Therapy, THERAPY. That's his handle. And then, of course, you can go to TrueMotionTherapy.com if you're interested in the services that he offers. As you guys see, he's got a really great facility there, not just for chiropractic, but also for that rehabilitation that you guys are really kind of keen for and you're known for in the Charlotte area.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. Well, we're going to let you enjoy your morning. I appreciate you spending it with us. I know you've got some adorable kids to go ahead and get to and some patients to get to as well. So, Dr. Sankey, thank you again for joining us.
That's right. Thank you, Dal. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, guys, I can't even just say how excited we are to have him on. He did a fantastic job. I see folks on our chat giving him some love. Those were some fantastic stretches. I see some folks saying that that's my stretch. I have problems with my calves. Again, you can go to his Instagram channel. Know that he is a Mega Wellness partner. We'll be sharing and reposting a lot of his content. It is rich with fantastic stretches and movements that everybody can benefit from. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and get ready. I don't know if you guys noticed, some folks in the chat noticed that Dr. Sankey is a fan of Ons. He is wearing them usually in all his videos, but we definitely want to make a segue here to a fantastic contest that we had going on this week, our Run for the Clouds. It's a digital derby with On Running. We were proud to partner with them. We did have a planned segment to talk about Mother's Day gifts with Cleo, our market leader in Greensboro. If you guys saw some of our promotions, unfortunately, Cleo wasn't able to join us today. We've had some technical issues with getting her stream up. But don't worry, Cleo has all of the gifts picked out. We're going to make sure we share that with you guys in the either today or in the days to come, because we definitely want to make sure that her picks are in front of you so that you know that these are some great core gifts for mom and for graduates. So don't worry, we will make sure that we get that out to you guys today. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get ready for Run for the Clouds Digital Derby. All right, well, that is a great introduction. I want to welcome to the screen, obviously, if you've been watching, we've got Susan from On Running. Hey, Susan.
Good morning again.
Good morning again. And then, of course, Craig Carlock, our CEO at Omega Sports. He's going to help us crown a winner, and we're going to have a nice discussion about On. But I also want to welcome to the screen Sam Montclair. Sam's a tech rep with On Running.
Hey.
Welcome, Sam. You're out of Cary, correct?
Correct. Yep. Yeah, out of beautiful Cary. Sun is shining this morning, so stoked to be here.
All right. Well, I know everyone's waiting for us to announce the finalists, but I have to give some justice to the brand On. You guys have been killing it. We are super excited to be working with you. Thanks to Sam and to Susan for cultivating such a great relationship with this brand. Omega's obviously super lucky and blessed to be able to carry your products in our stores. Susan, you've been with On for about 4 years. Is that right?
Yep, I joined On February of 2016, and it's been an amazing ride to be with the fastest growing brand in running. And I love the entrepreneurial role that I have. I get to do fun things like this, forecasting earlier, doing some prize packages, and just every day is different, and I love it.
Yep, and I just want to make a note, you are the account manager and sales representative for a pretty large region, correct?
I cultivated most of the Carolinas, but I am covering about half of it now. Okay. It's grown so big that it takes more than just me and Sam to cover the whole state, or both the region.
Absolutely. Now, I know you consider yourself an experiential runner. Tell us what that means.
Yes, I am not fast. I've been an athlete all my life, but running came to me later as I became a parent and needed a break. I just flop the kids in the stroller and take a break. So speed is not really that important to me. It's more about who I get to run with, where I get to run. I pick fun places, meet my friends there, love to get out on the trails. And that's a great time to let my mind wander and just clear, is out on the trails.
Well, I love that. I love that term, experiential runner. Well, speaking of speed, I mean, there's no one faster than Mr. Craig Carlock. I mean, no one faster than Sam Montclair. Sam, you've been with On for now almost 2 years, correct?
Yeah, almost 2 years. Started summer 2018 in July, and yeah, it's flown by. I love it. I get to, like I said, cover the Carolinas with Susan and another sales rep out this way, and it's been a blast, man. I get to work with such awesome businesses like Omega Sports, so I'm really grateful and blessed to do the job. So.
Yeah, and so Susan, in her role, she kind of works with us to find the right products, find the right mix, make sure that we've got the right things happening, that we've got available in our stores. And then once that inventory comes to Omega, we're really working with both of you. But really, Sam, your technical knowledge is what we're really kind of relying on when we train our associates, correct?
Correct. Yeah. So I love being in the stores and just either doing like flyby tech sessions or setting up more formal tech and doing demo runs and events. And I've done quite a few in North Hills with Daisy and other local Omegas. So yeah, it's a blast, man. I just get to be in the store and talk about run and run specialty. So love it.
Dell,
Yeah,
that's exactly how we explain it. My role is to kind of sell into Omega Sports, and
Right.
Sam takes it from there and works with you to help sell out to the customers and inform your running community.
Yep, absolutely. And I know it always helps when you have a decorated runner to help explain the technical aspects of why certain things are important to runners, correct?
Correct. Yeah, I mean, it's honestly my dream job. Getting to go in there and just talk with other people who are passionate about running and not even running, just fitness and sports in general. It's pretty amazing, man. So yeah, and it's a job that lets me run races and get to connect with people on all different types of levels. So I'm really lucky to be here. So.
Yeah, well, you're being modest. You are a decorated runner. You get bragged about by not only our associates, our team members, but our customers as well. So, one of the things that we love about this relationship with On is that we really do. You guys come into our stores, you come into events, you provide demo shoes, you do a lot of training with our customers and our team members. So we're really grateful for that. Obviously, we look forward to the day to have you guys interacting with us in a closer way in our stores, and those days hopefully will be soon. But this has been a fun virtual way to have you guys working with us. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh my gosh, yeah, this is super fun. I'm really stoked to get into to some of these racers we got going on this Run in the Clouds. We got some really great entries. So yeah,
Yes.
This is awesome.
So I just want to give everybody a little bit of a heads up. We need to honor Susan with this. She had a late night. She was thinking about things. She was thinking about what can I do that's fun and engaging. And she sent me this email with these ideas. And I bet you, Susan, you didn't think we were going to jump on it, but boy, did we jump on it.
We did. I think I sent you that Monday night or Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday this week. So thank you for jumping in and with our ode to the Kentucky Derby that will actually be run in the September. So maybe we can jump back in there and celebrate together then. But thank you so much for just jumping in and allowing the Omega customers to have some fun with us this morning.
Yeah, well, and I want to bring Craig in. Craig, obviously, On Running is an important brand for Omega Sports. I'm going to let you talk about that relationship and how vital it is to the success of a local retailer. And then I'm going to just quickly ask Sam and Susan about what they're doing to help local retailers even beyond Omega Sports.
Well, the dream of the local retailer is to bring high quality, innovative product to your customers. And so that's what every local sporting goods store wants to do, is bring great product. It's innovative, performs very well to its customers. And On is a tremendous example of that. Truly breakthrough product, incredibly well designed, probably the best styling in the marketplace of any national brand or small brand for that matter. And our customers absolutely eat it up. I think what's stunning about On is the amount of people who buy so many of the products. In other words, we sell a lot of things to people. They might buy one of them, maybe two of them, but with On, people collect them. They really do. They want the Cloud for casual. They want a running shoe. Then they want a training shoe. And then they want to head. The Dell's got it going, and I've got mine on, and I've got a couple behind me. Then you've got, you need to get to the gym, and that's a little different version. So On, has a great product offering, and once people are into the brand, they really embrace it. And On has gone from very new, 0% market share to it's our number 2 brand most weeks in most stores. So it's just skyrocketed, and you can't fake it. I mean, this wouldn't be so. Yeah, see, somebody says I have so many pairs popping up on my screen. You're not alone, and nor should you be. And there's a good reason you have so many pairs, is because they perform so well. So anyway, On is a great partner. We have other great partners for sure, but On has been spectacular. And not only, I'm not surprised, because when you meet On's people, frankly, like Susan and Sam, you can say, well, what's the culture of this company? And you can tell it's excellent. It's just absolutely excellent. So anyway, we're thrilled to be partners with On. We really are. And I appreciate that they appreciate us. So it's really a good, mutually beneficial relationship.
Yeah, I want to shout out. We've got some folks chatting. They're saying, "Hey, Susan. Hey, Sam." You've got Lisa Keller saying hello to you guys. Daisy, who I think Sam mentioned earlier, is saying hello. Lots of love from the Omega Nation folks and Omega team members as well. So, Susan, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what On is doing during COVID-19. You guys have really mobilized a lot of things to give back, to help, to be that great partner like you're demonstrating with Omega. Can we talk about some of the things that On is doing right now?
Yes, as Craig mentioned, the culture at On is focused on innovation and running, but they're also focused on us as employees. And I think that's been one of the things that I'm most grateful for, is that they've made a commitment to us as employees to see us through this time. So we have all retained our jobs. And that just gives us a peace of mind and the ability to go out and work with folks like Omega Sports and help you through this. And that's really what our intention is. And they've initiated a few programs to be able to do that. One is one that Omega has been very successful with. You are leading the globe with the RAN program, which is a Runner Affiliate Network, which is a revenue sharing. So sometimes a lot of the stores have not been able to be open, or some stores have not done as great online or do not have an online platform. And the RAN network allowed retailers to promote a unique URL so that their customers can have access to all of On's product line. And the purchase of all of those have build revenue or credit for the stores that they purchase them through. So Omega Sports is able to build revenue for your brand and your store, even when you may have your stores closed.
Yep. Well, obviously the impact economically is, tough for a lot of retailers, but to be able to work with partners, even though we have some online success happening and we're really thrilled by it, to be able to work with a brand like On that says, hey, here's something extra you can do. It was without a doubt we were going to run for it, and we did, and we're leading the world right now, and that's something that we're proud to brag about. If you're following us and you see our emails, we constantly talk about the fact that we couldn't do it without our customers. You guys are helping us lead the world right now, as this program was really designed to just be this extra offering of help. We really kind of, Omega Nation, dan.omegasports.com, all those customers that ran to that website where we explained the program, you guys have really made Omega go global in a sense, to show that in North Carolina, runners really, really support local. So I thank you for that. I know there's something that you mentioned to me the other day. There's a rep in New York that was running and raised a bunch of money, correct?
Yeah, Sam, you want to talk about David?
Yeah, definitely. This rep, David Kilgore, great friend and awesome rep up in New York. So his big kind of initiative that we want to do to give back was he actually ran 100 miles all in one day. He mapped out his route on Strava and really got after it. And he was doing IG Live posts and everything like that to help start a GoFundMe to give back to these local businesses in New York City. So he ended up raising, I believe, over $15,000 and
wow,
cards, and he'll be giving those back to the local run specialty, or for nurses to purchase from local run specialty and other frontline workers and essential workers. So it was pretty awesome, man. Really, really big deal. And he did it in a blazing fast time. Not that matters either, but not that the time matters, but it was spectacular. So I think it's really cool to see how different reps and different parts of the company are adapting to the current situation and finding ways to give back to the community. So it was just.
Yep. Absolutely. Well, I'm here to announce that Craig Carlock will also be challenging a 100-mile. No, I'm just joking. Talk about Athletes Adapt a little bit, Sam, because that's part of it. It's what you guys are doing internally in the company to like really make sure that you're kind of helping out not just the communities, but the retailers that are out there. You mentioned Adapt. Talk about Athletes Adapt.
Yeah, for sure. So Athletes Adapt is this this marketing campaign to really kind of adapt to the current situation, and also embodying that athlete mindset and spirit. So really, still going after your goals, even though obviously we're in unprecedented times, but finding ways to work around that. So what On's done is we've offered, live workout videos from famous trainers around the world on our website via email, and also offered tips through something like Zap Endurance, which is a pro run team on the East Coast, and also through different programs in retail as well. So offering RAN, which, as you all know, Omega's crushing it. So really adapting to the situation and doing other stuff too. Like we've one of our manufacturing facilities, we changed up production to actually start making face masks, and we've actually made over 20,000 face masks.
Wow.
Really just kind of adapting to in light of the current situation and embodying that strong spirit that, hey, I'm not going to give up. We're going to figure out a way to work around this. So, yeah, I love it.
There's a lot there. Yeah.
I
mean, from masks to medical heroes, you guys are really making sure that folks are feeling the love from such a global brand on a more community level. And we couldn't be prouder to work with you guys. So thank you so much.
Yeah, it's all about the local businesses, and I mean, we're so thankful for Omega Sports. So,
well, great. Well, along with
Athletes Adapt, On has, we have so many great athletes like Sam in On, that they put together a workout calendar for us athletes or us On employees, and so they have daily classes that we can log into. From our internal employees all over the world. So we're able to do workouts at home with world champions and ex-Olympians, and even Roger Federer, who is a new investor in On, led a class. And so that's been really, really cool as well.
Absolutely. You guys scored big when you got Roger Federer.
Yeah.
I think to this date, 2019, that is our most popular post. When we we just copied you guys and announced that Roger was joining the On team. Well, Susan, I know that you have a fantastic hat. So let's get into this digital derby, Run for the Clouds. I want to debut. This is the worldwide debut of the On Derby, digital derby hat. And Sam is dressing up as well. Sam is putting on a jacket. Craig and I will represent Omega proudly. But Susan, we love the hat. Tell folks how you made that hat.
It is actually you can see the inside, the On shoebox, and a little leftover Christmas wrap. Very sustainable.
Well done.
There you go. That is the new. There is a new channel on that talks about their sustainability efforts, but this has to be ranked up at the highest level where you can make your derby hats out of shoebox.
Yes, it doesn't fit very well, but we'll make it work.
All right. Well, Susan, we're going to go now to folks that are watching. We're going to go ahead and announce the finalists. I know you are going to hold up the finalists as we go. Is that correct?
Yep.
Help me out here. All right. So first up, now the way we're going to select the winner is that we're going to select 5 finalists, and then we've got each a deck of cards that each of us will go ahead with our selected finalists. We're going to then draw a card, and obviously the highest card will be the actual winner. I just want to thank everyone who's entered the contest. This was a fun, quick contest. We've got some news about some additional things that we want to carry on post this particular derby that we'll talk about with Susan. But really, I just want to thank everybody who took the time to enter, came up with some creative, fun names. It made our day to look at those entries and kind of read your stories and read some of the things that you guys wrote about your love for On. So without further ado, the lady in the hat. Let's pull up Craig's pick, which was assigned, not really picked. This is On Cloud Prime.
Yes.
On Cloud Prime. And you are a finalist. You are getting a $50 Mega Sports gift card and a fantastic hat from On. Not the one that Susan is wearing, but an actual On hat.
If she wants it, she can have it.
Yeah, so you are a finalist right now, and we are going to have Craig go ahead and open up his deck of cards while he shuffles.
Okay. Well, let me say congratulations to Ann. I see you're chatting on the chat room. That's really cool. Like you, I love the Cloud X. I've got one right here. This is a cross-training shoe, very lightweight, and it's one of my go-tos when I want something lightweight and kind of fast. I'm not fast, but the shoe's fast. But here's my cards. Shuffling them again. They've been shuffled. I got exactly 52. I counted them. I pulled out the jokers. I can't see them. You guys can see them. I can't see them. And I'm just going to draw one right here. And it's a 6. I'm sorry, Ann. That's decent, but not great.
Don't apologize yet. You haven't
seen well, you know, we got 4 more.
All right.
So, I'm rooting for you, Ann. I promise.
So, Ann, in your entry, you came up with the name On Cloud Prime. You chose as your selected shoe the Cloud X. So, again, you are a finalist. So, once we go through the rest of the drawings, you may very well win that Cloud X. But I want to quickly just shift over to Sam. Tell me some things that make the Cloud X a great shoe for folks that are considering the Cloud X.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it is. It's one of my personal favorites. That is, I think, one of the most versatile shoes that we currently make. So you can use it in the gym for any HIIT workout, any cross training workout, and you could also get on the roads, run a fast 5K, 10K. People have used it as a racing flat up to the half marathon. So it's super lightweight, very flexible, and looks amazing. But it's kind of the go-to shoe for everything. So.
All right. Well, we're going to move on. So again, Susan in the hat. We're going to move on to your finalist, and that is Cloudy Days. There you go, Cloudy Days. Carl, you are a finalist, and your shoe that you selected was the Cloud Stratus. Susan, do you want to talk about the Cloud Stratus?
Sure. Congratulations, Carl. I think you said that they're beaching, and I love that. Loving that you're getting to stay home in a great place. Cloud Stratus is a premium cushion shoe. It's one of our more supportive shoes. So it has a nice wide base, probably the most wide fitting On that we have. It has double rows of clouds so that you can double your distance, double your frequency, double the cushion. So it's just a great softer shoe. I've been trying it out recently, and it's been able to help me I have some seasoned injuries, so I need a little more cushioning in my knees, but I'm loving the new Cloud Stratus, and Carl, I'm glad you love it too.
Fantastic. All right, so let's go ahead and have you pick your cards.
Okay. I may have to don the hat. It's kind of like,
okay.
I'll bring it back, but
all right.
I don't know if I can keep it on and shuffle. Give it a quick shuffle.
Carl says, woo, thank you.
All right, Carl, good luck. Oh, so sorry, Carl.
I think it's rude to laugh. I apologize. That is not, you never know what will happen, Carl. Don't worry, keep hope. So right now you're getting $50 with a Mega Sports gift card and a On hat. We're going to quickly move on to Cleo was going to join us, but I'm going to have Craig go ahead and poll again. Susan, if you can share with everyone the Run Forest Run ! Kayla, you are a finalist. Love that photo of you at a turkey run. I believe that's what it was. Kayla, congratulations. Your shoe was the Cloud Terry. Sam, do you want to talk about the Cloud Terry?
Yeah, absolutely. It's actually wearing it right now. So the Cloud Terry is one of our more performance all day shoes. This is incredibly lightweight, soft, comfortable walking shoe that you can use pretty much everywhere. Walking around the streets of Raleigh, or going out at night. Looks great, has kind of a Cloud Terry upper as well along the tongue. It's an easy slip-on shoe. It's extremely comfortable. So Cloud Terry is really one of the ways to go. It's almost an essential from On. So.
All right, great. All right, so Kayla, your fate is in the hands of Craig Carlock. Let's see what he draws for you.
I've kept Ann's 6 on the side there. I cannot see these. You all can. I don't, and I'm just flipping through them. And here's a good one, maybe. Oh my gosh!
Another 6.
Another 6.
Well, the good news is Ann and Kayla, you're in the lead. So be prepared. You are in the lead right now. All right, we're going to move on to my favorite, my pick. I picked Quarantina. Quarantina. I am not going to be judged on why I picked this particular one. I like her style. I like the fact that she played up the derby, and the fact that anytime you can throw a cocktail into a contest, you should always do that. So Stacy Miller, you are a finalist. Stacy, thank you for your entry and your creativity. You as well chose the Cloud X, which of course we've talked about. So we're going to move on to the next one. But Stacy, before we go, I'm going to pick your card. So here's my deck. Okay, hold these up. I can't see.
6.
Oh, it's a three-way tie. Oh no, Sam, it's up to you. All right, we're gonna move on.
Man,
Sam, so your finalist that you have going on is Speedy McSpeedyface. That is Amy.
Way that way.
I believe she's at the Krispy Kreme run. I think that's what that is.
Yeah. Actually, I noticed that. Extra shout out for that. That is not an easy race.
And one of the things that the shoe that she picked is the Cloud Surfer, which a lot of people may not have heard that much about. So can you tell us about the Cloud Surfer?
Yeah, absolutely. Surfer is going to be one more performance run shoes. So that has a little bit more cushion. It's a high energy return shoe as well. So Surfer is something you could use for logging your everyday miles, but if you get into like a marathon or half marathon, you just want a shoe with a little more protection, but still want to go fast. The shoe is really able to do that. So it's very speedy, very responsive, but still has a nice, soft kind of plush underfoot feeling as well. And the Cloud Surfer was actually one of the OG models. It was actually one of the first models ever created by On. So it's got some history to it as well. It's the creators, their favorite shoe, one of the creators, and it's awesome. So go Cloud Surfer.
All right. Well, good. So Speedy McSpeedy, you've got a pick for her. So you've got your cards. Hold them up, shuffle them up, show everybody that this is a full deck.
I'm subpar at shuffling. This is a full deck. All
right.
Going here.
And while you're doing that, I just want to let you know that Daisy says apparently she knows Speedy McSpeedyface, Amy, and Daisy's claiming she's almost as fast as you are.
I don't doubt it. She might be faster. All right, let's see.
Whopping
7. All right. Sam, you had to win by 1. You couldn't even win by 10. All right, so the winner, hold up.
Photo finish, we might call that down.
Yeah, exactly. Photo finish. There you go. So Sam, your winner is Amy with Speedy McSpeedyface. She is the winner of a pair of Cloud Surfer, and we got her color choice, and she is getting a $125 Omega Sports gift card.
Yay! Congratulations!
Congratulations. Guys, we've got some other quick superlatives I want to run through real quick. We don't need to go through the shoes, but I know with everyone that entered, we have a couple of $25 gift cards that we want to just give out to some folks that we thought, they were so close to getting into the finals. So we want to give them a shout out. So Susan, do you want to kind of pull them up for everybody?
Yeah.
Let's start with most adorable. You gotta love this picture here with the Labradoodle and the shoes. Susan, who is that?
Let's see. That says, "Hi, I'm Fenway. I love On because their shoes are so comfy. My human wants to wear them all the time, which means we get out to go for lots of walks."
There you go. Well, we will make sure that we get you that $25 gift card. And then I think we've got a most creative, correct?
Okay, I don't have the titles on, so you might have to read the name
Okay.
of which is most creative. Is that Woodstock?
Yeah,
Woodstock? Okay.
So just a quick note about this. We thought this was the most creative, but this person works for us. This is Todd North Hills. So Todd, I apologize. You are not going to get a $25 gift card, but perhaps maybe we give you one that you can gift to somebody else or one of our customers. So congratulations, Todd, on your most creative win.
Well
All
done,
right. And then
Todd.
the next superlative that we want to give out is, let's go for, Susan, let's go for most creative Derby name, and that is Run for Carbs. Run for Carbs. You have won the most creative Derby name by our panel of judges. You are getting a $25 gift card as well. And really, let's be honest, why else would you run other than to be able to take in some carbs? That's probably why you won most creative name. So congratulations to Run for Carbs. And then we've got, what else do we have, Susan? We've got one more.
We have Andrea, who is our health professional, I believe.
There you go. Our healthcare warrior, Andrea. Andrea, you are a winner of a $25 gift card. I'm actually going to go ahead and yank that Todd gift card from him and give you another one, because in your submission, you talked about the fact that On helps you really get comfortable and perform well when you're taking care of patients, but they also are great to be able to gift to maybe a coworker. So perhaps that extra gift card can go to a coworker. So we want to thank you for being on the front line and helping folks, when either with this crisis or whatever their health ailments are. We always want to show love to our healthcare professionals. So we definitely wanted to make sure that we acknowledged your submission as well. Is that all of them, Susan?
That's it.
All right.
That's
well,
it.
guys, I want to thank our On team. You guys have been fantastic. Stay with us. We're about to jump into a quick meditation. I know it's been a longer show. We appreciate you guys holding in with us. But I want to just, again, thank Susan and Sam for a fun digital derby. This is our first annual, and I think I heard you right, Susan. We might be thinking of something in September when the actual derby happens.
Let's do it. This has been fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
What I want to do is I'm going to throw out a challenge. If you guys are out there staying active and you're being safe and you're running in your clouds or running in your On footwear or even in your On apparel, use hashtag Run for the Clouds. Guess what? We might surprise you with the gift card. So Sam, Susan, I'm going to give you back your Saturday. Thanks so much for spending the morning with us. Craig, thank you for spending the morning with us. Guys, stay tuned. We're going to have Stephanie join me on the screen in a second. You guys have a great day.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for including us.
All right, so Stephanie is going to be joining us from Rise and Flow. We've had such a packed day. I apologize for the additional time frame, but I think it was well worth it. Stephanie, I'm so excited, and it's been so stressful with this contest. Now it's time to calm down.
Yes.
All right, so I want to remind everybody, Stephanie's been joining us on our Mega Wellness shows, our live Facebook shows, our Saturday Mega Wellness. She is from Rise and Flow. She is a yoga instructor, and she is going to take us through a meditation segment that I think really, honestly, we could all use right now with everything that's going on with work and family and some of the stresses that are out there. Meditation is not only a tool to kind of get centered and refocus, but it's also, Stephanie, one of the things that you made me learn is that it's actually an exercise that we should be performing to get that oxygen flowing, get that breathing going.
Yes, exactly. Oftentimes people cut their breath short and don't use the full potential of their lung capacity. And when we don't use our breath, especially when we're running and when we're exercising, we're not providing our muscles and joints with the oxygen flow and supply that it needs to really reach its full potential. So in times when you're stressed and tense and maybe even angry or super excited, it's always nice to kind of take a pause and come back to your breath.
Yeah, I think, as I said before, I think a perfect comparison is Stephanie is always so calm. She takes deep breaths. She has great articulation. The complete contrast is me, always hyped up and excited and speaks high and talks loud. So I definitely probably could learn from this as well. So Stephanie, I'm going to give you the full screen now as you take us through. You're going to take us through a meditation, correct?
Yes. So I'm going to really zone in on just some key tips to make meditation simple and accessible for everyone. And hopefully it'll help people create their own meditation practice.
Well, great. The screen is yours.
Thank you. All right. Well, good morning. I'm like trying to remember what day it is. It's Saturday. But good morning, everyone. Thanks for sticking around and tuning in. I really wanted to provide our community near and far with some meditation tips, because right now it's actually one of the most popular questions that I'm getting is, what does meditation look like? How do I do it? Am I even doing it right? And what I'm here for is to share with you that meditation is simple, and meditation can be easy and can be done by everyone. And it looks different from person to person. So never compare your meditation practice to anyone else. Always know that whatever works for you is absolutely perfect for you. So I'm just going to run down some tips about meditation and hopefully encourage you to create your own meditation practice. So number one, meditation is never perfect. And meditation does not have to be perfect, right? It has this idea kind of in the mainstream media that meditation should be sitting down in this perfect position, or meditation has to look beautiful and look pretty, or we have to be in this quiet room. But when we learn how to connect with our breath and connect with our body, we learn how to meditate in times of chaos, in times of noise. And so meditation does not always look like a quiet, perfect space. But when you are prepared to meditate, always accept where you are in this moment. For example, I am at home right now, and working from home and teaching yoga classes from home looks very different than being in the studio. For example, Camille, my dog, is right here because she's in need of some attention, and it's not bothering me because I'm accepting where I am in this moment. And one other thing to remember as you start your meditation practice is you can move. It is okay to open your eyes when your body is signaling you to open your eyes. It is okay to kind of notice your surroundings and maybe even look around. It's okay to move, right? So going back into that idea that meditation is never perfect, but whatever it looks like for you is perfect for you. So moving into the second tip. So meditation can be done anywhere, whether it's sitting in your car, before you hit the gas pedal to start going to your next destination, or maybe it's finding a comfy seat at home, or taking a seat on your bed before you fall asleep, right? Find a comfy seat that feels good for you, where you can feel grounded and at peace. And then moving into 3. So when you start your meditation practice, always take a moment of pause. Right? So once you find your comfy seat, take a moment of pause to acknowledge where you are in this moment. Right now, I am sitting on 2 pillows. I have my yoga mat under me. I am in my living room, and I am among lots of furniture and my dog. And once I notice where I am and how I am sitting and how I feel, I'll begin to transition into my meditation with breath. So taking a moment to take a full breath in through the nose, and exhale, clearing out that breath from the nose. Taking 2 more breaths at your own pace through your nose and letting it go. And those first 2 to 3 breaths really allow you to take a moment to transition from whatever you were doing before meditating. And then once you begin to find your breath, I always like to say, find a rhythm, find a pattern of breath that feels good to you. So for me, I love to breathe in for 2 to 3 full seconds. And I always exhale for that same length of time. So I find a good equal breathing rhythm that serves my body. And depending on what day it is, your breath may be longer or shorter, but always encourage your body to breathe to its full potential. Taking a nice full breath in, full breath out. And then begin to notice your body and the different sensations going on. As you continue breathing and remaining still or finding simple movements that serve your body, you'll begin to notice areas in your body that may be tight. You may begin to notice your body begin to relax. And also, once you continue breathing during your meditation, you'll notice that the saliva in your mouth will increase. You'll start having more saliva in your mouth. You may even notice the temperature of your body becoming a lot cooler than when you started. And I always love to encourage people to feel that breath, right? If your mind begins to wander, feel that breath brushing over your upper lip, right? Every single day, your breath moves over your upper lip, but we don't notice it because it's inadvertently happening, right? But when you take a moment to really become aware, right, to really notice that feeling, you'll notice the inhales and exhales brushing over your lips. And then as you come out of your meditation, always end your meditation with some grounding transitional breath, right? Intentionally breathing in through the nose and intentionally releasing and emptying out. Fully breathing in and fully breathing out. And before you stand up or move, always take a moment to let your body adjust. Look around, notice your surroundings, notice your body, and then go on with your day. And remember that meditation doesn't have to be for long periods of time. It can be very short periods of time. It can be for a couple of minutes, a couple of seconds. Whatever you need in that moment is perfect for you. Namaste, friends.
For always making time every Saturday morning. For folks that are watching, you've gotten a lot of love on our chat. Christian says, Stephanie, teach us. We love seeing you on there. You're so helpful. So we want to thank your friends and your followers for joining us today. For folks that are interested in both yoga and meditation, or as Stephanie likes to refer to it as mindfulness, make sure you go to riseandflowllc.com. She has not only just everything that she's offering in her studio, which hopefully will be opening soon, but she's offering a lot of interactive classes, right, Stephanie? So you do this with us every Saturday morning, but you're also doing this every day with folks online, correct?
That's right. Yeah. Every day I'm teaching, whether it's power yoga, restorative yoga, kids yoga, yoga playground, and even doing private sessions with groups and individuals from all over the country. It's really exciting to build community near and far.
Yeah, I know yesterday when we were preparing for the show, you actually had just gotten done with a private yoga session for a husband that bought his wife a private session for a birthday gift. Is that correct?
Yes, it was so fun. And it's so cool to see the different reasons why people need yoga. And it was just so cool to bring it into her home. And it was like kind of girl time, like just practicing yoga with one another, learning about our bodies and restoring our bodies.
So folks that are interested in maybe gifting something for Mother's Day or for a graduate or an upcoming birthday, or just, hey, thanks for hanging in there with me, they can go to riseandflowllc.com to purchase it.
That's right. Yep, they can go there. There's gift cards. You can also go onto the website and find out more about private sessions, and those are really customized to the person, and they're a lot of fun. They're an hour long, and it's built on what that person needs on that day.
Fantastic. Well, Stephanie, once again, thank you again for spending Saturday with us. I know it was a longer show, so I appreciate you hanging in there with us. I think it was very important that folks did get to have a second to go through a meditation with you, or at least learning the techniques. Hopefully people will start utilizing that and practicing it a little bit more. I know I will.
Yay, awesome. Thank you so much. It's always so fun being on with you guys. Y'all are awesome.
Absolutely. Well, we want to thank everyone for watching today. Again, every Saturday morning, we'll have a host of guests, hopefully sharing great insights with everyone. Oh, wait a minute. Hold the phone.
Hi, Stephanie.
Leo, you've got your computer working. So I just want to let you guys know, I got a text from our producer that said, hey, I think I've got Cleo. Cleo, we want to thank you for joining us at the end.
Hey, at least I showed up. Hey.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, Cleo, I know you have some great gifts for folks for Mother's Day. We're not going to go through them on the show. I just wanted to prove that you could go live.
Yes,
so we'll have you for an upcoming show tomorrow. We'll go ahead. We'll basically everything that we were going to talk about in today's show, we'll put in tomorrow's email. So we've got all that info. We'll put it in the email. So for folks that are curious about Cleo's picks for Mother's Day and graduates, we'll make sure it's in tomorrow's email.
That's right. Perfect. Great show, guys. It was awesome.
Well, I appreciate it. Cleo, we're going to have you back on another show. You know we will.
Oh, I'll be ready. It's
you
just
need
a technical thing. We're
3 hours of prep.
Roughly. It felt like that.
All right. Well, Cleo, since you joined us at the end, I'm going to have you do the last thank you to everyone for joining us and wish everybody a safe and active weekend.
Yes, everybody stay safe, stay active. We appreciate you shopping with us and staying with us on the Mega Wellness Saturdays. This is fantastic. They've got some great things coming ahead. So stay safe.
All right. You guys have a great weekend. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.